You ready? Welcome to the first.
You chopped his head off. Spoiler.
Welcome to the first ever I was about to say Game of Thrones.
Edit.
Talk about Black Spoilercast of Avengers Endgame. Man, there's so much to talk about. This was an epic movie for me. It was a good send-off for the saga. We about to see how we all feel about it, though, and talking about, the highs, the lows, what surprises us, things of that nature. Just get into the deep dive, get into the guts of this movie.
We got 20 minutes.
So, of course, Joe said, though,
Can I brother get in them good?
Thanos' head got chopped off right in the beginning. Like
First 5 minutes of the goddamn movie.
Y'all, hold on.
Y'all are being.
There are no introductions.
we already know.
To this.
Spoilercast.
We
You
don't
already
need
know.
to reintroduce ourselves.
Let me tell you something.
That's Joe over there.
Right. Let me tell you
He
something.
got the 3 stripes. I see you, bruh. With the 3 stripes
Got a
on,
little
man. We
stain right
moving off the
there.
Nike over here. 3
You
stripes.
fell from grace a little bit.
Right.
What you trying to say?
But let me tell you.
3 stripes hard, though.
No, I'm talking about
That guy,
dropping the drizzle of hot sauce.
he was cooking.
Oh, I did this.
Cooking breakfast.
No, he wasn't even cooking breakfast. He was teaching his daughter how to shoot the bow. Yeah, you got it, Hawkeye. You got it. Then the mama like, do you want mayonnaise or ketchup on your hot dog? What?
Right, who's
What's going on here? And when I went to the movies to see it, I was talking to my homeboy, and I'm like, they about to disappear. That snap about to happen.
Bro,
He turned around, everybody gone.
Them niggas laughed.
First off, let me tell you, they laughed. I'm in a total different
I'm like,
theater.
oh man.
Way across town. First off, they in the bougie theater.
We're not about to get
First
It
off,
was
Wait, y'all went
bougie.
we're not about to go that way.
Hey, bro.
But I'm just saying,
we all had a picture
real
of beer.
people,
We all had a picture of beer to ourselves.
real people with
Love
real hearts.
Wow.
Over
He
here.
dared
It's like, bruh. I mean, I'm sitting there glued to the screen like, damn, they really about to snap this man's family, man, right in front of this. I'm sitting there like, this is dirty.
Hot dog
as
still
hell,
warm.
bro. Like I knew it was coming.
so-
I knew it was coming, but it happened, and I looked at T.
My question, because I missed that part, just that part. So I just want to know chronologically, did somewhere between when she asked, do we want mayonnaise or ketchup on the hot dog, and him turning around and realizing that they were gone, did you ever hear a burn, burn, burn?
No, I'm sure it was there, but I was so hurt.
Snap your finger.
I'm sure it was there. I'm sure Lil Jon was in the booth, all that.
No, that's
But-
D4L, man.
Lil Jon was definitely probably there, though.
Snap it.
He's definitely played that.
He said it for the
many
other
times
song,
in the
snap your
film.
fingers. Yes,
But I'm just saying, I was just like so messed up. Like immediately in that movie, I was just like, I knew it happened because he had to turn. Damn, I knew it happened because he had to turn to Ronan somehow.
That shit about to break, bro.
I knew this is gonna be funny as hell.
Better jump shit.
I knew it happened because he had to turn to Ronan somehow.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, just seeing it was like, damn, that's messed up.
It was.
Like they really.
Went
Like,
there.
just did this, right, they went there, and I looked at T, they laughing, obviously probably around the same time, they're laughing.
That shit was funny.
I'm in a whole nother theater, and I'm like, really,
They
you
was-
gonna do this to me?
They was gone.
do this to
And
me?
my
And
Justin
T's
Timberlake
looking
voice.
T's looking at me like, do I gotta console this man? Like,
But it was funny
I'm not
though.
emotional at
Because
all.
their laugh was a domino effect. Because I started and like little people around them started laughing.
Hey, that's dirty, y'all all dirty! That's rich people stuff! Like, everybody in my theater was like, it was completely like you can literally hear a pin drop. Like we all knew it was gonna happen, but it was just like, damn.
They was gone.
He started running around. He said, I don't even know what his kids' names was, but he looking for everybody. This big ass farm, bro. They ain't went far.
Hey,
they
man.
gone.
Now, mind you, that's just the first 3 minutes
So
of the
that's
movie.
the first 3 minutes. Then the next 3.
They pull up tight. Like, hey, we found this nigga.
Hey, no, look. The
It's
next
a
3.
go.
The next 3 we got.
Tony Stark.
First off,
Tony
next
Stark
3.
with
No.
Nebula.
Yeah, that's true. I
Tony
don't
Stark.
know when that happened. That pissed me off. First off.
Yo, shout out to them making look Tony Stark though looking like he was really malnourished.
Right.
Oh yeah, he was super small,
But
like,
pissed.
over that.
Pissed as fuck at
No,
Cap.
but that don't matter though. First off,
angry
I got pissed. I went from, man, I'm sad as hell, to I got pissed. Like as soon as I seen the glow, I was like, this better not be Captain Marvel, god damn it!
And it was.
And it was Captain Marvel. And then she had this like condescending look like, you was about to die. But I'm here for some reason. I don't know how I just happened to come across the ship.
Cruising through the galaxy in my 6'4".
I'm just cruising. Right. Right. Literally. Like, I'm this powerful. Then she came down. Then it was just stupid how they showed her come down. Like,
flex guy.
Like, okay. Like, y'all.
Finesse guy.
It's like, y'all doing too much. Like, I would have been cool if they would have showed Tony and Nebula, like, figure it out. Because that would have been a callback immediately to the first Iron Man. Like, he just figures shit out. Like, he's in dire straits, he figure it out. But no, we just got Captain Marvel.
So that pissed you off?
Yeah, that pissed me off. Second, then her attitude in the damn Avengers HQ. I'm with Rhodey. Everybody hear about that superhero life.
Right.
I don't know who you is, but you talking a lot of shit. Like, I feel Rhodey. Like, that was a real nigga moment.
But she's like other planets need saving, not just Earth. So.
But then they immediately resigned to that. Like, yeah, you're right. No, hell no, you ain't right. We just got our ass kicked by Thanos. She like, oh, y'all ain't have me. I'm like, all right, she got to go, bro. Like, but then they rolled up, like Joe said.
Hey, they pulled
They looked at the little
Zordon monitor.
They looked at the Zordon, right?
Oh, we calculated that he did another snap on this planet.
There's been 3 snaps. And then, the crazy part is, did y'all ever notice that it was 2 other snaps on Earth, though? Y'all didn't even notice that, did you? When you get the movie on Steelbook, because I know y'all all gonna get it, there was 2 other snaps besides the one he did to destroy and they was on Earth though. So people saying spoilers. That might be how they introduced the X-Men.
I'm cool with that
for balance.
Yeah, but anyway,
they pulled.
So they look at the little Zordon screen like, oh, he was on this planet, a planet they don't know where the hell this planet is, but somehow it's on their magical.
Well, Captain Marvel was with them, and she knows.
Let me tell you something. Captain Marvel flew from Earth with her fist up in the air like, I'm coming. That's how she pulled tight on Thanos. She came in from the sky like, us!
Not even yet. No, before that motherfucker was picking fruit.
Cooking himself a dinner.
Just shopping.
Gordon Ramsay and his boy.
Gordon Ramsay!
Cooking.
Baby!
He's sitting there having a good time. Next thing you know, you just
Falcon Punch!
Bruh, he got
Jade
and
Slump Alley.
But this is my theory about
Who first got, was it Bruce Banner in the Iron Man suit?
No, it was definitely Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
she
came
in.
That's right.
Bow! It's over, bro. Like,
they got him in the lock hole. They got
that. Like, what the?
I destroyed the storm.
I eat some goddamn.
Right.
I'm on this low carb diet. Damn it! I'm trying to turn my life around. Here y'all come.
I'm eating these spiky cucumbers.
Right. Like,
what you want? I ain't even got them no more. I destroyed them all.
On that, let that hurt go.
I destroyed them hoes.
Let all that hurt go.
Man, I let them hoes alone.
That's 2 whole days ago.
He said, I am inevitable.
He said that's 2 whole days ago.
That's 2 whole days ago.
And Thor wasn't trying to hear none of that.
No.
Oh, so you ain't even got the answers no more. All right.
You got the answer, Sway. How?
He wasn't trying to hear that shit.
He wasn't.
And then after that moment, I was still at the screen like.
Okay, after that, we was like, oh shit.
I was just lost, like.
So where they gonna go from here?
But this is my theory on that though. After Infinity War, even people at this table was sympathetic for Thanos. They felt like, well, he had a sympathetic side, man, he killed his daughter and all. I feel like the writers immediately got rid of that.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you watch the scene, how Captain America then walks in, they was almost the villains at the point. If you look at how Cap walks in, he has his look, and they all look like villainous. And I feel like when them chopping his head off, that was like, okay. And then they showed past Thanos, and it was the real Thanos. I feel like that was like a theory of like, and that's my theory, like they got rid of the sympathetic part. Like, no, this shit's over with. Like, now y'all need to know that this dude was a cold-blooded killer.
Right.
Like, I feel like they really did that on purpose. Because, like, Cap walks in, like, you know, Cap just always, like, happy and shit. He walks, first he says the line, he don't never cuss. He says, let's go get this son of a bitch. Right. I just feel like it just, like, it showed you, like, the little shift, like, okay, these dudes is up right now. And this dude, you know, he's just picking spiky cucumbers. You know what I mean? I feel like it was just like, okay, Infinity War ties into this, but that shit's over.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they just killed the story right there. Like, no. This is what we really want y'all to see. This dude is bloodthirsty. He don't give a damn about nobody. And I think that's what got us back on the side of the Avengers. I feel like that's my theory on
I
that.
didn't switch sides ever from the Avengers. I like.
I didn't either, but I'm saying like a lot of people did though. I feel like a lot of people were sympathetic.
But moving forward though, we did the time jump 5 years later. The world is trying to cope with things. You have Captain America leading the
Alcohol Anonymous.
This basically type groups, you know, kind of did what his homie Falcon did for the veterans,
Right?
And the Winter Soldier, you know, trying to help people how to cope with the day-to-day life. But then we also see the Goat God, aka Ant-Man, come back from a fucking rat. Who he stepped on the switch thing to bring it back from the quantum realm.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Can I speak on that real quick?
All right.
Me and my dude at work talked about this yesterday. So you mean to tell me, out of all those 14 million and however many things that Dr. Strange said, that rat never came in that van?
That's why it's 14 million out of one.
Ever. Out of 14 million.
Out of one.
He just happened to come in that one time. It was like, bro, what's in this van to eat?
Cheese.
But I'm just saying though, like, do you understand? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he just happened 14 million times. Just reality played out, and that rat never came in there.
Right.
Yeah.
14 million times.
The other 14 million times the rat found a buffet. Fuck that.
Right.
Who you gonna think
The
of
rat literally took a different route.
Every
14
time,
million
every
other
time.
times.
This rat was a little bit slow in this time.
But
period.
for real.
Well, maybe one of the 14 million times I didn't even get that far. Like they
Maybe he got
But
sometimes Doctor Strange never gave him the time stone.
Ant-Man really did low-key say today because he was the idea behind all of it.
Like, yeah. He's like, I was only in there for 5 hours. It's been, what he said, 5 hours or 5 days?
He was in there for 5 hours.
5
But it
hours.
was
It was
5
years.
years to them.
Still,
Though. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I
Crazy.
definitely
His
believe
daughter
that.
was growing up and stuff. And
Right,
he
I
went
tell
to
you
the-
what though, like Joe said, I feel Ant-Man in this movie. Like, I used to dog him because Jared wanted to be on, he the GOAT guy.
Right.
But I feel like this movie, man, he did what he had to do.
Right.
He definitely, yeah. He did what he had to do in Civil War. But we're not even going to go back to that. We're digressing.
Yeah, we're not.
But they all had to go
Move
back
on.
in time to reclaim the Infinity
And
Stones
that's why
in
I like-
different moments in time.
Right, because going in, I was thinking, like, I know I had to do something with time travel, but I thought it was going to be something like, whatchamacallit?
Gangsta's Paradise?
No, Groundhog Day or Edge of Tomorrow, where they keep fucking up, but Ant-Man would be the key to keep resetting it or some shit like that.
Right.
Something like that. But no.
But
they
really,
actually
they
wouldn't-
only messed up once.
Yeah, they go back to the different time period. They thought about it, like New York at a certain point in time there was 3 Infinity Stone stairs, and we didn't even fucking know it.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. So they had some went back to there, some went back to 2014, the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy, where what's his name?
Quill.
Peter Quill got the
Sky Lord, as Joe calls him.
got one
Still
of the other
Sky Lord.
stores, Sky Duke.
Right.
And then what other people?
Baxter.
Other people went back to
1970 something.
Well, that was
No,
the
that was
2000
after.
that was afterwards.
First off, can I speak on that?
Oh, they went back. What's the name? Black Widow or them?
They went to
Vormir.
Vormir.
Yeah, Vormir. Yeah.
Which they surprised me by somebody actually.
That was
dying.
2014.
I'm
too.
not gonna lie. I was thinking they was gonna use some like funky like connection between Black Widow
and that was a dope moment.
and
like, how
Red
they showed
Skull. Like I thought they was gonna use some like funky like connection. Like they used to be real cool. Like when she was messed up, you know, when she was like a Russian agent and all that stuff. I thought they was gonna play it off like that, and they like kill Red Skull, and that way they could get the Soul Stone. But no, they didn't. Like
So,
she just.
I don't like the fact that they fought to jump off. I think they did really try to reach for an emotional tension.
Pause.
I like
Oz could have sworn they was gonna both try to get Red Skull to just fall off that.
I
I
thought
thought
it was
too.
too.
That's what I'm saying. I thought for sure,
Like,
like
That's
I think it's
Marvel
like-
to a T.
I thought what's the green arrow dude? I thought he was gonna bite the bullet. Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
I thought he was gonna bite the bullet initially.
no, they went through too much.
because he had his family. Yeah.
They went through too much to bring him back. They were just.
I thought it was straight. I thought it was probably how it figured out because they both feel like they lost causes at this point. They killed too many people.
But Black Widow was the only person still being an Avenger, though.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Think about it.
She was like at the end of the day, she
held that jump down.
She definitely held that shit down. What y'all guys think about Professor Hulk? I know Hulk fans are salty.
First off,
if you a diehard Hulk fan, you salty as fuck.
I'm gonna put it this way.
It was hilarious.
His character in that movie was hilarious.
It was.
Absolutely.
Second, it was back to the hilarious part. When they went to New York and they said, man, you gotta act like the Hulk, man. They showed the Hulk going nuts. Like the regular Hulk going nuts. And then he walks over, he goes, "Arr."
Smash.
Right. And then he smashed the car and then he picks up he's like, "Oh, dude, bro, that was the funniest shit in that whole movie, dude." Even Thor and everything, that shit was hilarious.
Thor 2, he was another hilarious dude.
That was hilarious.
But the intro to the Hulk was funny too when he was taking a selfie with the kids.
And it's like, take a selfie with Ant-Man. You don't know Ant-Man.
Right.
But I just, you know what? I don't know enough of the Professor Hulk storyline in the comics, but I feel like I've read to a certain extent that he wasn't like that though. Like when it was time to get these hands, he was on it.
But see, they never showed that.
They didn't show that. I didn't like that. That kind of pissed me off though, because
it was too many people.
Because immediately I'm like, yes, get your rematch. Like when Thanos pull up and he just sit down and he talk to Nebula, he like, I'ma just chill. I'm like, oh yeah, Hulk about to get his rematch. Then
he took his armor off too, mind you.
Right, he shows up in a goddamn sling. I'm like, man, come on, bro.
So you really not about
like,
that?
Y'all gotta really give us this battle, like at least a little.
Well, I ain't even gonna count. They did give for me. They did give you give me the battle.
Hey, they
because I ain't gonna lie. When that hammer started floating, I'm like, oh, Thor about to go in. No. Fucked around. It was Captain America, and for 3 minutes, Cap had that sauce. Like normally, Cap's like, you know what? This ain't my fight. I'm gonna do the leg work. I'm gonna take out some of the minions or whatnot. For a brief moment of time, Cap had that sauce. It was like 45
and the skin was black during that time.
Man, he had that drip.
He definitely.
He had that drip.
Even though when his shield broke in half,
it was more than half. Man, it was like a third, man. But first off, can I just speak on Captain America again? Like, I am a staunch, I ain't gonna say a hater, but last 4 or 5 movies, I didn't like him. It started with Civil War, and I'm just like, bro, you are a sucker. But afterwards,
I understand how you can say that though.
Because man, this whole time he knew that dude killed Tony.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and then you go beat Tony down though, like.
But they made up, they handshake and shit, and that's what I like about this movie. It's mostly a Captain Iron Man.
I'm saying
movie.
About Cap, he earned my respect. But all I can say is
because if
this is the second movie in a row. Mm-hmm. Now we see with all them overpowered superheroes and stuff. Thanos ain't had no stones, and we see how much he whoop ass. Mm-hmm. This man is a super soldier. That's it. Thanos gets him down, and he does the finish him punch for the second movie in a row, and this man gets up.
Because he could do it all day.
Because he do it all day.
Man, get that shit,
you already know that. I could
get out of here,
Resilience.
He said that.
Get out of here.
You can't tell me Cap ain't like Goku.
Hey, in this
I
time,
like Naruto.
In this time,
I like Deku.
I'm saying he has my respect, but I'm just saying, plot hole.
No. If he got back up, but it took a minute to get up. He's like,
listen, this time he kneels over him, and he cocks it back, bro. Like, dude, you're done. Like he's dead. Like, there's no way.
But you wanna know something, John?
Dude, this dude manhandled the Hulk without the Power Stone, bro.
But
Captain America versus the Hulk. Hulk going to be like,
right?
Like, bro, you're done. Like, I'm just saying.
But to piggyback what you said at not pre-production, we was texting about the movie a little whiles afterward. We was all asking who the MVP of the movie was.
Definitely.
Who'd I say at first?
Cap.
I said Cap, but then John, you made me realize like a whole Iron Man died.
Yeah.
He was the one. Like at first when he looked at
Doctor Strange,
he was like one. Like this is that one time. No, you're the one. Like, oh, I see what I gotta do.
And he's like, is this the? And he's like, if I tell you, you would never do it. Because if you would have told him, he might have hesitated at the time. Yeah. In that split second, Gauntlet gone. And I'm gonna lie to you, that shit looked fresh as fuck on the Iron Man tech.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it did.
It did. Even though it's like when you use your adult brain, it's like, okay, Thanos got the gauntlet built by this dying star by these magical doors, but Stark Tech can hold the gauntlet.
Go God.
Bruh, too much sauce.
Too much sauce on that Stark.
He that fucking smart. That's all it is. Like, yeah.
Man, that shit was
snap
fresh,
his finger.
I am Iron Man.
That was a reference to the theme song too. That's what I liked about it.
Period.
Iron Man.
And then that's what he said in the first one.
The final line in the first one.
Yeah.
I am Iron Man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a reference.
And you know what makes it even doper? I just read an article yesterday that he said nothing at that moment. They literally just reshot that because they was like, man, we can't leave this like with him saying nothing. I guess he just snaps his finger. He don't say nothing. But they're like, man, we can't leave this like that. And they was going back and forth. And the dude was like, what if he just says I am Iron Man? And that shit epic. Like
the fight before everybody joined, that was dope. Was their big three, Iron Man, Cap.
Oh yeah, they was going in though.
But
bro, when he said Cap on your left, I'm like, bro. And then when portal started opening, man, I almost jumped on my seat.
Jumped out.
Oh shit! Hey, that's what really got me. When they had Black Panther step out first, I'm like,
they knew what they was doing.
Hey, and then he didn't even come out like he just like.
He came out straight G.
Like, what's good? I heard there was a party. I brought some chips and dip, man.
With the warriors on each side.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you thought I was going to be by myself. Got the whole clique with me.
Right.
Too deep.
Right.
People from Comitage or whatever, Doctor Strange folks.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna change my MVP right now. It was Doctor Strange.
He was the MVP the first one.
Because when
it was on him and Thor.
He was the MVP because
he knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. And when Spider-Man comes back and he's talking to Tony Stark, he goes, Doctor Strange said, he's like, remember when I got dusted and I really wasn't dusted? He's like, Doctor Strange said it's been 5 years, they're ready for us. It's like this nigga knew the whole damn time. He like, man, let's just chill there for 5
Spider-Man
years.
pulled up.
Everybody calm down. T'Challa, chill out. M'Baku got Wakanda. You good. For 5 years. It's 5 years.
Spider-Man pulled up like, Tony, I feel better now.
Right.
I feel better
now. Hey, and he said, it's to kill. Activate insta kill.
Activate insta kill.
I got this. No, I don't. Right. Bro, that movie was epic. I don't remember nobody said.
Right.
That last 45 minutes was just
like it was. I can see how people say Infinity War was better because of the action, but the storyline in that.
I don't see it, man.
Yeah, because I said it's a full, complete storyline and it's good, not good.
It was more action than Infinity War.
It's a great send off for this saga.
Yeah,
like it's a great send off. It's a great closing for Cap and Iron Man's
character. To me, it put a bow on it.
It definitely did. It definitely did. You know. I understand you said the end battle wasn't too long or whatever, but it was more spectacle. Right, and it was the fact it was end battle. I wasn't even expecting a big battle like that. I knew all the Avengers, but I didn't know all the Avengers was going to be
all the Avengers. Everybody.
I
kind of figured that was going to happen.
Infinity War rematch.
I knew everybody was going to
Thanos had that look though, like, oh shit.
Right.
And then he still went out there like G status, like I'm about to.
Well, he said use the orbital rockets or whatever. They had that one thing on Facebook. Fuck them niggas.
Oh, when he was talking about.
But what about it's us or whatever?
Oh, hey, you know what's funny though? In the theater, my freak out, geek out moment is not for none of y'all, for nobody y'all would think. Can y'all guess who my geek out moment was?
It was just a person.
It was a person.
Valkyrie coming back?
No, but she fine. But no. It was Scarlet Witch. When she stood up and was like, and started fucking him up, I'm like, yes! God damn it! Everybody in the theater was like, what the fuck? I'm like, because
you took everything from me.
But they downplayed
woman scorned.
But they have downplayed Scarlet Witch so fucking much, dude. She is so powerful.
Right.
And they downplay her so much for these like last 4 movies.
Ain't she basically like Magneto in this?
Right, she's basically like indestructible. Like she's like almost to the highest you could be.
Did you ever watch X-Men Evolution?
I was just bro. When they did that with her, I was like, yes.
When they brought her in X-Men Evolution, X-Men couldn't handle it.
Bro, yeah,
too much sauce.
She was too much sauce.
She's ridiculous. And when she finally started, I'm like, yes. And then they threw in the little women empowerment moment.
Yeah,
that was kind of forced.
I feel like it was forced.
I liked it better than the first one.
Cool,
I liked it better than Infinity War when they had Scarlet, and then it was what's his name? T'Challa's Kingsguard.
I liked it better in Black Panther.
Okoye and them helped out and stuff.
But you know what? I thought it was cool.
It was cool though.
So
when did Pepper Potts get her own Iron Man suit?
Iron Man was building for it. Remember?
Fight like that.
In the future,
Iron Man was building for that when he was talking to her, when he talked to his daughter.
She was a
in the
beast.
tent.
She was going.
I think he might have went to the bathroom then.
Hey, she was a beast. Though.
Yes, she was. So on a scale of 1 to 10.
Ooh.
This is up there one of the best superhero movies. I'm trying to decide if it's better than The Dark Knight or not. Because Dark
1 to
Knight
10.
is the best superhero movie.
1 to 10. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No, I'm going 10.
10.
8.
I'll
8.
be on 10 yet.
But yeah, that was a good movie. I don't know yet.
I don't know. I mean, my little gripes was it though. Y'all know my gripes because it was 5 years later. But then when Peter Parker comes back, him and his friend is still in high school. But it's 5 years later.
Maybe he flunked out.
Yeah, but you know what? There's gripes and stuff, but I feel.
But
like...
I still good, you know.
But the
I
thing
feel
is,
like
it's 5
always,
years later, but it's still present day Peter
it's
Parker. It's
present
not
day
5 years later Peter.
Right.
But his
somebody had
friend
to
was still in
explain
high school.
But
Both of them was gone, wasn't they?
But somebody had
We
to.
don't know.
No, but you know what? Somebody had to explain that to me too, and
It's just time travel.
it's not. Yeah, time travel was always super messed up, but there's multiple realities.
And that's the thing too.
It's the realities. So
when Cap went back to
his
reality,
his reality is still that time. You know what I'm saying? Like the snap didn't even happen.
Right.
I understand that.
And all that. It's still the same time. To us, it's 5 years later. But to them, they went back into a point in time where it would be the
like
same
I said,
time.
that's what I'm saying. Unless they just stop having school. Like fuck school, you know.
I mean, but did you look at New York?
Half the war was gone.
That's
Right?
what I'm
Did you
saying.
look at New York? Like
But
nobody was doing anything.
but maybe in his
Like-
alternate reality, maybe when Thanos snapped
And
his
that's the
fingers,
thing,
all
too.
schools disappeared.
When Cap,
Right.
okay, when Cap
Yeah, like,
returned,
I mean,
when Cap
seriously,
returned
like-
the Soul Stone, okay, what happened when he turned the Soul Stone? Because you had to get the Soul Stone for somebody to die, and so
It's a lot of inconsistencies.
it is. That's what says time travel. But if that's your gripe, whatever. But I
They
still
could mess
think it's
around and
right.
make a movie about how
But-
he returned the Infinity Stones for real, for real.
But then again,
And then he stayed back in
Then
time
again,
when
when
he
he
created his own
returned-
realities.
when he returned the Soul Stone, you would think he returns on that time though. Because I'm about to say you would think Red Skull's gone, so he could just drop that shit off.
That's what I'm saying. When he saw,
But
he saw
then
Red
again-
Skull like, "Fuck you, nigga."
Right? Yeah, like
He just kicked that.
Did they really just get? They just went in.
They
Like,
just went in real quick.
like
For real.
It's some, you know, Red Skull was salty. Like, God damn, I can't get off this planet.
And I got
Like,
like, show
shit.
fucking ass.
Right.
Right?
Can't never escape your ass, huh?
Damn.
Every
I just
time
want to
look
go
over my shoulder.
home. Like, I don't even want to be on no Nazi shit. I don't want to be on no Hydra. I just want to go home.
Just want to go home and
Like,
lay in the
you
bed.
back. Like,
Do you see this? I ain't got no legs no more.
All right.
Shit.
So is it better than Infinity War?
Yeah, it's better than the first one.
I think it's better than
I
Infinity
think so
War.
too.
Marvel.
I know people that don't think that.
You don't know.
I feel like you said, it was more of a story.
There's more story. Like I
More
said,
story
Infinity War
into
had more
it.
action, but it was a more complete story than the way to send off. You could tell it was the end of the chapter saga.
I'm glad they ended it because it was no way. I don't think
You
right
can't
now.
keep
I don't think no.
going,
I think at the talent level that the people at the office of Marvel, I don't think they have what it takes to make a good movie that features Galactus.
Oh, I think it will.
I won't doubt
I think it will.
I don't doubt it.
Galactus was a planet eater, bro.
I think
I
they
don't
will
doubt it.
eventually.
I don't doubt it.
Eventually, but not no time soon.
But you know what though? This is my final thing on the Marvel. You know, as we know it. Shout outs to y'all. Y'all took a bunch of B+ players
Right.
and made an A franchise out of this.
That's what they said.
Y'all
Like,
did something where nobody give a damn about superhero comics other than Dark Knight, and they made it like
with those
something that
characters,
everybody want to see.
with those characters, so like
Right?
Captain
They took
America,
B+,
Thor,
like
and Iron Man are now like
You know what?
famous names. And it was like at one point in time they was trying to make it hot, but they couldn't because it was too boring to them. But
Right.
now
I
they did.
still feel some kind of way that they never feature Moon Knight in any movies yet, though.
oh, it's coming.
Or what people keep talking about Namor, the Submariner.
Oh yeah, I think it's coming.
I
And
don't, I don't like underwater superheroes.
I
but
think-
Moon Knight was my dude, though.
Word.
He was a
is
fake
that
Batman.
Marvel or is that?
That's Marvel. Moon
But
Knight,
you
because
know-
Moon Knight is like a Marvel's Batman, in a sense.
But you know what, man? I think it's coming.
He's a highly
I think
trained
we've learned from Marvel that we
that
can't
wears
sleep.
the outfit.
I think
Right.
I think we learned from Marvel we
Agreed.
can't sleep on them.
Yeah, don't doubt him.
Everybody think this is it.
It ain't.
I think the most unexpected hero was Doctor Strange and Ant-Man.
But I'll tell you what, they took Doctor Strange, and Joe, you can close down, but they took Doctor Strange and they made him